My name is Robin. I am here to give a brief introductory speech on my research paper for my DDT 1213 construction materials class. What my research paper is on treated lumber. What I'll go over is what is treated lumber, what is wood treated for, and some of the chemicals that are used to treat the lumber. Okay, so number one, what is treated lumber? Treated lumber is wood that is chemically treated to help preserve it against wood decay, wood-eating insects like termites, make it more fire resistant, and make it more dimensionally stable. Okay, so how does wood decay? Wood can decay from the environment, just everyday natural things that occur. One example is if wood is in contact with the ground, the organisms in the ground can get into the wood, and these can be wood decaying organisms, so it needs to be preserved against that, along with the moisture that comes in from the grounds, and that's more related to the dimensional stability. Wood needs to be preserved against termites. Now termites are wood-eating insects, and basically the primary thing that they do that damages the wood is when they eat it in tunnels. So they make little tunnels within the wood that weaken it. And from the research I found there are like 3 different types of species here in the US of termites. Now throughout the world there are 2,000 species, but 3 primary here in the US. There are damp wood eating termites, basically termites that live in moist wood, dry wood termites that live in less damp wood, and subterranean termites that live under the ground. And these termites, from the research I found, can lay thousands of eggs a day for a few days. So wood definitely needs to be chemically treated to preserve it from those. And then there is fire resistance. Now, when the wood is chemically treated to prevent it from, it's not going to prevent it from burning, but what it will do is help it not to burn as fast. And the last one, dimensional stability, is mostly related to when the wood gets wet. Like I said, when in contact with the ground or just any form of moisture, the wood can swell, which would affect its dimensioning, basically its size, accuracy, throw it off. So there are some chemicals that help to prevent that. And this brings me to number 3. What exactly are the chemicals? Here are just a few chemicals that I found. A couple against termites are waterborne, one called Penta. So there's actually a treatment called waterborne. And then for dimensional stability, there's, I guess it's something like a film called a continuous film, and then there's a film that helps occlusions of the pores or the cell cavities within the wood. So that's just a couple. And then I went to my local Lowe's and I asked for a small sample of any treated wood they had, and they gave me this piece of wood. Apparently this is from the Georgia Pacific Company, and the sales associate at Lowe's told me that some form of copper was used as a termite resistant chemical that's put in your wood. And in some research in the research I did see copper mentioned a few times as a termite treatment that is used against termites. So this brief speech is just about what I found in my research paper, again on what is treated lumber, the types of things that wood are treated for, and the chemicals, a few chemicals that are used to actually treat the lumber. So, just real quick, a few side notes. Treated lumber should not be burned, because when it is burned, it concentrates the chemicals that were used. So do not dispose of treated lumber by burning it. And that should also, I also recently heard on the Food Network, they also said you do not use treated lumber to cook with. So treated lumber does have its purpose. It helps for the life of the wood, and the treatments help preserve the wood. So that was my brief introductory speech on my research paper of treated lumber. So thank you.